Welcome back to the Turn Up Chronicles. I am your favorite DJ on the planet, the sound whisperer. They call me DJ Opie.
DJ Opie.
All right, well, me, I'm the humble MC. My name is Yemi Oduni, known as Yemi the Turn Up MC.
All right, and today we have a fun-packed episode.
Oh, yeah.
We got some good life nuggets. We're in Miami, baby, like we said yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
We are in Miami, and we're chilling, we're doing things, you know, we're living the life we're supposed to live on a regular day in Miami.
It's the part where I like to say, I live where you vacate.
Oh, shit.
He's flexing on us already.
Can you imagine?
He gets you in this episode.
Oh, don't worry.
He gets you.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I'm here for it.
Your question will be harder than jam.
We get you. Do you know how many episodes we've done? Do you know how many people we've interviewed? You're in trouble today.
I've perfected our question.
All right, but yeah, this is the Turn Up crew, and this is the Turn Up Chronicles, and we're about to give you a fun-packed episode. Yemi's gonna introduce the series again.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys have been following us for a minute, you know the Turn Up Chronicles has two episodes or two segments actually right now. You know, one part is about events that we get to host, and we talk about life experiences at that event. The other segment is also where we get to bring people to your screen, people that actually turn up in real life. We get to celebrate, you know, careers, legacy, family, friendship, and things like that, where we can actually learn from our guest on the screen. And today it's no exception. We have a wonderful person here, and I'd like Okwe to do the honors.
Yeah. Just to go off of what Yemi said as well, you know, we are giving you hacks, life tips. You guys should even pay. It's because we are not doing like all these other like online people that are saying download my course, something.
Click below.
Click below to download.
I mean, guys, the least you can do is subscribe and follow us,
comment,
so that way we get our
share.
updates.
We are tired of seeing two
And
viewers.
smash that like button.
Yeah, exactly, right.
You got it.
Yeah, let us know you guys really love what we're doing, and give us that support that we need to
so that we won't quit.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Right, today now we're in Florida. Imagine that's how much we love this. You know, if you guys give us that encouragement, you never know. We might find ourselves in different parts of the world as well, getting to interview people. But we need that support, so you guys can do what you guys know how to do best. Subscribe, follow, and like, and comment, and that will get us, you know, push us to do more.
All right, we're going to go to the intro of our guest. Now, let me be clear. Let you guys know our guest is very self-centered. So as he starts talking, you start to realize it. He sent me this thing I'm about to read. By the way,
he coerced me to send that.
That we don't.
And then
Don't tell him that one. Don't tell him that one. He sent me this thing. This is him talking about himself. Anyway, he said it starts with long time ago in Bethlehem. Who starts?
Oh
like
my
that?
God! So down to earth.
Yeah, I know. Right? But in a land far away, far away, lived a young boy who had the loftiest expectation of life. He left home at the tender age of 9 for boarding school at FGC Ogbomoso, where he had to start figuring out life on his own. Shortly after high school, his parents agreed for him to go study overseas. At the age of 17, he came to the US and started his life's adventure. Unknown to him, this sounds like our dilemma.
True story too.
Unknown to him, audience, what should we do? Should we have this guy or not? Unknown to him, those early years cultivated a mindset of independence, risk, and tolerance, trailblazing that has come to serve him well. He graduated with a bachelor's degree in engineering, and at some point has to restart his journey back in Nigeria, and that's when things really took off for him. He came here as an F1 student. With a few short years of him returning back to America, he graduated with his master's degree in engineering management, started a family, attained certifications in the IT industry, and got a job in cybersecurity. It's so long, I'm going to skip some of this.
Yeah.
Just
Just ask me to introduce myself.
I will ask you to introduce. You are too self-centered. We will ask you to introduce yourself. You say he wants to take it over. It's okay. But he came back to America, got into so many things. He got his job in cybersecurity, and then got into so many things. And in the entrepreneurial space, he's I would say a real estate mogul at this point. He's also really big.
I thought you said real estate mogul.
You never know. You never know.
It's too early to tell.
Is it mogul or mogul?
But anyway, deep into real estate.
Oh yeah.
He has a lot of businesses under his belt. He might share some of them later on in the episode. And he's also really, really big in stocks and in options trading as well. That's like one of the big things he's doing right now. But outside of that, he is one of my mentors that I have. We'll talk about this in a second. We met at church. My mom basically handed me over to him. He was playing keys at church at the time, and I'm a keys player as well. And my mom said, this is your junior brother. Take care of him.
She has good eye.
Yeah.
I did a good job.
Yeah. I mean, I must say.
My God. But
Regardless
anyway,
about all your other flaws, I must say that was really good.
Yeah. He became my unofficial big brother in the U.S. when I moved. And I'm so grateful that I have him in my life and his wife and kids. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to present to you the king of Miami himself.
Undisputed.
Undisputed. Or we would say murmur.
Because they don't know.
Because they don't really know.
Help my kids.
But ladies and gentlemen, Tobi Asonibare.
Thank you.
Come on.
As you were saying that, I was starting to feel self-centered too. Like, who is this person? Because I want to talk to them.
Talk it.
I like that person sounds really cool. I like to meet him too.
I like to meet him too.
Well, anyway, we're going to jump right into it.
Yeah.
We always start out, because we're interviewing people, currently we're interviewing people that at least one of us knows. So we'll talk about how we first met. And I met Tobi in 2009, my third day in the U.S. or fourth day in the U.S., sometime in August 2009. And I met him at church. First things first. Like, why is a young man bald?
What makes it? Okay. Let's go into young man. No.
Critical thinking skills.
Yeah, it's that, because it takes a little bit of your brain and hair follicles. But
I can relate.
I'm gonna key in the young man, so I'm still young.
No, at the time you were young. Now you know that you're old now.
When I met you, I wasn't bald.
Go up. Oh,
We have
that's what you
pictures.
thought. That's what you thought.
This is the mirror thing.
They didn't tell you.
This is the mirror effect.
I know.
The mirror effect. The mirror effect.
He didn't know it was
I
bald.
wasn't bald at the time.
Yeah.
I wasn't bald. That came later.
Yeah.
And actually, it's kind of like aging like fine wine. This is better. Yeah.
Whatever makes you sleep at night.
This one makes me feel sleep so much better at night.
Don't worry, I'm here for you.
But on the honest part, I hadn't met him. My mom had met him. Long story why my mom met him first to say I had not that different. I think we've shared it actually. But my mom essentially is, I don't know if it was before church or after church, but my mom essentially says, hands me over to him. I'm like, who is this guy, And I had an ugly experience with instrumentalists back in Nigeria. I've been playing keys since I was 10. They didn't let me play in the main service ever. My whole time as a instrumentalist, and I was in Nigeria till I was 17. I only play in that vigil when all the instrumentalists go to sleep. When they will be around for praise and worship, but these pastors that will come and be doing fire prayer, but they want to sing song. But the instrumentalists, they don't say in a prayer time. They have gone to sleep. That's when
they give you your time to shine.
I now play. So I was weary of all these older instrumentalist brothers.
What is it? Younger, older.
We have to let them know.
You're just really using it on his story.
Yeah, I thought this episode would be difficult for you.
but the thing is, since our gloves are coming off, who has the more gray? if we are counting. So you can't count it.
You dye your hair now. Should we tell them what it is you use?
I don't know. You see that?
No, coming
There's
from
no that.
one board guy.
Your beer.
I'm not saying I don't have. I say who has more. So yeah, we're keeping it young and fresh here.
Young and fresh.
It's the Miami effect.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that part.
Gotcha. But anyway, mom hands me over to him. The bury of him. He was playing so beautifully that day. I couldn't be mad because he was really good. And I say if I'm saying it, it's true.
You must believe it's true.
And it turned out to be a really cool person. Like just in general, like outside of church, everywhere, just a really nice person, really cool person, a person that we wanted to hang around with, and a person that we just looked up to. At the time, I don't know if it was the right choice to look up to him at the time, but we keep going.
As long as you don't shave the way I do.
Yeah. So anyway, that was my first experience. How about you, Yemi? Yemi, we did this coffee.
Yeah, I mean the funniest.
How can you be yawning on?
No, not yawning now.
What kind of person is this?
I met you just recently, but I mean I have heard a lot about you as well. So even getting to meet you in person it didn't negate what I've heard before. So it was kind of like someone you meet. I think we had that episode with your wife, and I said something about it, like someone that you meet that you just become so like, it's like you guys have known yourself like forever, and meeting you for the first time, it was just like I've known you for a while, and you met my wife, my kids as well. It was just like it was just seamless. So I could just easily just vibe with you, and that just tells that story about you and your character and your family's character as well. So it was really nice to meet someone that's so down to earth, literally, and ready to mingle with people. And I just found that safe company.
Did you hear how Yemi said humble, down to earth? Those are the things I perceive about myself. But when you say proud, King of Miami, I think you're making things up. But thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what he does.
I do this for a living.
He wants people. That's what he does.
Generosity on my heart.
Will you take him seriously?
I have to rub shoulders with you.
You're hugging me tight.
Yep.
That's how we do.
Good lines, Jamie. We appreciate
lines,
you too.
yeah.
We
I
appreciate you
appreciate
too.
Yes.
All right. So first question I would like to ask this question is: you came from Nigeria as a F1 immigrant, and you came here at a young age, at 17. I was 17 when I came too. And now, we won't say how old you are, but you're a lot older than 17.
Much.
And you've lived, I can say this, you've lived more of your life in the US than you have anywhere else.
Yeah, giving them clues, but yes.
Yeah.
I've lived more than half my life in the US.
Yeah, they know you're over 34, so that's still good. You should take it.
No, I mean, it's just 4 years shy from 16.
Yeah, I know, right? Just a few years. You remember that? You remember that woman that said we'll do our 6 years in 2 years?
Yeah.
No, him is the next 2 years after that.
You too, you won't die.
You will live.
And you also toss.
Amen. Sorry.
This podcast is becoming a roast now.
Sorry to our audience. We are just friends, so we banter like this. So we actually get back into it.
And we even had a 6-hour road trip yesterday, so this is a continuation of
the road trip.
Yeah.
So you came from Nigeria at a tender young age. What were the culture shocks? What were the hard things you had to navigate? And the third one is a loaded question. What was the mindset you had to keep to kind of push you to where you are today?
That's a loaded question. So I'll start with culture shock. So I want to say I was expecting to come to the US, but I came really blended well, and I'll take a few steps back on why I was able to really mingle and blend well. But I was going to a church which was predominantly Caucasian. And, I was mixing.
I didn't know this, actually.
Yeah, I was mixing and doing everything fine. There's a backstory to that, too. And, again, trying to choose my words very carefully here. I went into the bathroom one day, and I looked in the mirror. No pun intended. But I looked in the mirror, and I saw how black I was. I'm like, don't look like all the other people that I'm hanging out with. So, and this was almost like 6 months after I'd come. So
wow.
that's when it really hit me that, okay, maybe there's a difference here. You would think I'd known already, but the culture shock didn't really hit me. What hit me was I came in at 17, as you said, and for the first time, I could go weeks, days without brushing my teeth, without taking a shower, without doing any of this.
And you did it.
I didn't.
You did it.
No, I did not. I did
Don't
not.
lie.
No. I could not. But the first time, the weight of responsibility hit me. Mom was not there to say, go and shower, go and eat, go and brush, go to school. So literally, I could go to school or not go to school. Like I was now in control of my own life at 17. That was the part, more than culture shock, more than being in the news, new country.
Had they known?
I mean, we're all thankful that they made that decision.
Yeah.
But that's the big thing that I would say I remember at 17, and thankfully on how I was raised, I was able to handle that a little with grace, I would say.
I mean,
Okay. What was the mindset? So like when you realize, okay, I'm different, all of that, you have these challenges, you're an F1 student, you could see that it was going to be hard to get a job when you graduated because of your status. What was the mindset, or when was that mindset shift to where, I have to do something different, I have to stand out? And how did you let that click for you?
So that I have to dig a little for that. I think I'm one of those people that I believe if there's a path and I stay on the path, it's gonna end up how it's prescribed. So meaning if I stay in school, if I get the good grades, as an F1 you get OPT, as OPT you get H1, and all of that will progress nicely. So I don't think a mindset shift happened when I got to the States. I said I was going to take a step back. Where the mindset shift really happened for me was back at FGC Ogbomoso, because again, I came to the US when I was 17, but I left home when I was 9. I went to a boarding school when I was 9. So I think it wasn't really a mindset shift. It was ingrown in me the whole time, where at 9 years old, FGC Lorraine, I left home. I had to take care of myself. I had to survive. I had to always live for the long term, even though I'm present in the short term, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
So that kind of that 8 years kind of prepared you for a life alone in the US, you would say.
It did. And from the intro you were talking about, that same mindset it's almost the same thing that continues to carry me through life right now, and it's so important. I don't mean to go all biblical,
No, you're
but
good.
you know how the Bible says, train up a child in the way that he should go.
Yeah.
Because when they grow up, they will not depart from it. So that, as I was winging it when I was 9, winging it when I was 11, same way I'm winging it now that I'm in Miami and cybersecurity and all of those things. It stays with you because that's what you know.
Hopefully your employers are not watching.
That's another story.
But aren't we all winging it in life? Let's be real. But that's a really, really good answer. Now I wanna delve into specific challenges. Through a lot of people just come. A lot of people see you now today and they see the glory and the bald head.
Which is shiny. You better be shiny.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. The shining.
But I know personally there were ups and downs.
Oh yeah.
And I know you had to navigate through those times. And to be honest, some of your ups and downs have been some of my greatest inspirations to achieve certain things or to do certain things, and to understand that you can still get to a position you are even having serious setbacks in life. So I want you, whatever you're able to share, obviously, I want you to talk about some of those challenges and what your thought process was at the time in those challenges. There's a story, I probably wouldn't share it on camera, but I'll tell you off camera. of something that my brother noticed during one of your challenges, and it's been one of my greatest inspirations. But what was your mindset in that time when you were in the valleys? And how did you keep yourself going?
Okay. Well, you guys were not lying about this one. It was going to be tough. So it may sound cliche, but really, when your back's against the wall, I mean, the only way forward is forward. But I remember some of the things I've gone through. My F1 visa had expired. I wanted to go to Nigeria to renew it, but before I went to Nigeria, I decided to go to Mexico. And then I went to Mexico. I could not get back. So I was an illegal immigrant in Mexico. Couldn't get back to the US, where at least I was legal. And then I had to go to Nigeria. There were times that I had to drive for a living. You would remember this. And because of my expired F1 visa, I could not renew my driver's license, and I still had to do it. So there were a lot of those things. But to your point, what's going through my head is, if we can't go forward, we can go back. There is always you can retrace your step to your where things meet.
Your last checkpoint.
Your last checkpoint.
Yeah.
So I always live on okay, I ventured out on this road, on this adventure, on this course, whatever it is, but there was a starting point. So as bad as it gets, I can always make my way back to the starting point. And to that point, there were some times, like when I went back to Mexico, went to Nigeria, I didn't know I was ever going to come back to the States. I'm like, well,
to be honest, I didn't know you were ever going to come back to the States.
No one knew I was going to come back, even myself. But I'm like, but people in Nigeria are making it. I'm gonna find a way. And so if people didn't come to the US, they go to Malaysia, they go to Australia, they go to Canada. That's always my mindset. Is I can always go back to, I'll borrow your word, I can always go back to the checkpoint and start over. Because when there's life, there's hope.
Awesome. That's a really, really good question. Yemi?
Yeah, I'm
really
going
good
to
answer,
speed up things a little bit and fast forward a little bit to, most of our viewers are always like either Africans, Nigerians, or people, international students. You're also wondering if you want to share as well, like how was I know you started sharing on it, but how was your immigration journey to, I know obviously you're a citizen now, so, but, and one of the things I would try to do is also inspire people that are going
and educate them too.
Educate them into like different routes or different pathways that they can take, or even if they're right in the valley, like Okwe mentioned, like there is still light at the end of the tunnel, right? Because we've all been international students, we know the nightmares, like when you're in the middle of the night where you wake up and you're wondering like what next, what's going to happen.
The knock I'm going to get at the door.
The timer is going, it's counting now, right? So, but if you want to share to an extent of how you can share, but tell us what your immigration journey was, how you were able to get settled, and just share some pointers for people as well.
So, another great question. I'll start by saying, it was very bumpy, very, very bumpy. Some of it we'll have to talk after the day.
We don't have to go
away from the cameras. But the journey that counts, and the journey that really brought me here. So I guess the other thing I should say is, before answering this question, and maybe you've picked up on it, but I know this about myself. I'm very risk tolerant.
I know that.
I do take risks. So if I think about 4 ways like a fork, like if I try this way, if it doesn't go, I go back to my checkpoint that I was talking about. Try this one, go back. So I'm okay doing that. So let's just say I tried some other ways that didn't work. The way that worked for me, and again, I thank God for it, is my employment. So my current company, I've been working for this company 13 years, coming on 14. Picked me up from F1, filed my H1, filed H4 for my wife. Green card for me and my wife. All bills paid by the company, and the citizenship by the same company. I didn't pay a dime. As a matter of fact, my wife became a citizen before me, to the point that we went from green card to citizenship, and she'd be like, "We need to go file for this blue passport." And I'm like, "I'm already paying tax. What else do they want from me?" That I can wait. But so I guess that's the part I would just hone in on. I'm a testament of students being filed for by the corporation,
Yes.
it still works. There are obviously a lot of other ways. People get married for love. People file the EB-2. There's
different routes.
There's a lot of different routes, but the one that did work for me is employment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is good to hear something like that, because we know in the world where we live in now, it's getting a little bit more stringent and harder to get employers to file for you. But it's nice hearing that story of your wife getting that benefit as well. But it also stems from, because I know a company would not commit so much level of resources to someone if you're not tested and proven. So sorry, that I'm taking.
No, you're good. My question is actually along that line, so you might ask it.
How would you say, and I'm saying this with all sense of humility for you, but how will you say you positioned yourself, or what program or what courses did you take that made you like stand out, or what exactly for you at that time? I know it was a long time ago, but it's still, you can still be relevant for people like that made you, like, for a company to see you and want to file for you, and exactly what those things that stood out.
I'm going to piggyback off of that, because that was alongside my question. I have some previous knowledge, obviously, because I know Tobi did a lot of certifications, and he was the one person that I saw always reading for a certification, always doing, reading for some exam all the time. That was not necessarily.
I need to get back to those days.
That was not necessarily school, but at the end of the day, it wasn't actually like his degree per se that got him the job. It was like offshoots of some of these certifications. So as your answer, I just wanted to put that first. But he was big on certification. So what were they? What were the certifications?
I like the questions, right? I'll start with his point. So I went to school first for electrical engineering for my undergrad, but then as I was in electrical engineering, I passed, by the way. I got A's and stuff. I think I'm Magna.
You are Magna.
I was Magna. Yeah,
at least Magna. I know your GPA. Don't worry.
Okay, we'll keep that off air. But anyways, as I was doing that, though, I came across IT and Cisco. For those of our viewers that know it, so I became Cisco certified, and that clicked to the point that the things I did in engineering semester after semester. In the current semester, I would pass, but I forgot whatever I did the last 2 semesters. And then I'll go forward, I forgot what I did the last 2 semesters. But then when I got into IT, that clicked. So I went from CCNA to CCNP, Cisco Certified Network Associates, Certified Network Professional. And then I was going for my Inner Network Expert, CCIE. Combine that with the undergrad is, again, how I got my foot in the door. So it's a combination of setting myself apart. Getting into Palo Alto Networks, which is where I still work now. It's a cybersecurity company, but all the people around me, they knew cyber, they knew, they were like white hats. I didn't know any of that, but I'm like, I'll be your networking guy. Because when you're done doing all your cyber stuff, you need to transport it, which is what the expertise that I had. So very quickly in my first year, I remember, I became an SME for networking. So in a way, it all makes sense. I just found a place where I could add value quickly. Thankfully, that stemmed from all the certifications that I did. And I remember telling myself and my wife, I'm like, I will be the guy they will come to for networking, because I go to them for everything else, but they will remember my name for something. And so the company picked up on it. Again, like I mentioned, almost 14 years. This is going to be my 6th role. In the same company. They moved me from Kansas to Texas, from Texas to Florida. All of it paid for by the same company. So I've been blessed too. I definitely am not saying I did all of that because I'm smarter or better. Oil on my head.
It's still
shiny. I mean, if God's oil is on your head, you won't have hair.
All the board guys say amen.
That's a bold revelation. You can't get it.
I will attack you for a second. When you say go shave, when will you shave this nonsense?
My time has not come.
Anyway, those were really good answers. We're going to pivot a little bit and move. Time is fast spent, but some of these conversations we have to learn.
I actually want to come back to this podcast. I feel like I'm winging it well.
Yeah, trying small, just like your things. Anyway,
Well, I think he has. I think now he's more than just. This is personal now. If you want to be one of us, just cut your hair. It's okay. We accept new applicants. Just come to us.
Anyway, we're gonna pivot a little bit. We're gonna talk about family. I know you have a beautiful family. We just interviewed your wife. You have 2 beautiful children as well. How has it been like? And myself and Yemi, we're young dads. Yemi a little farther along than I am. How has it been like being a husband, a present husband,
and will continue to be husband,
and a father, as well as juggling life at the same time? All the external pressures from outside, external pressures to succeed. Similar to some of our stories, even similar to all 3 of us, actually, we did long distance at some point. Relationships at some point, and even balancing that to this point. How were you able to get all your ducks in a row to make sure everything ended up at the point where we're at now?
I think the first thing I would say is marriage is sweet. Thanks, babe. If you're watching this.
She's hearing somewhere.
She's hearing somewhere.
She's hearing somewhere in the background.
Marriage is sweet. But what I would say first, talking about being a husband, I believe it was Miles Monroe that said something. Women are like incubators. You will get back whatever you give them in multiple fold. If you give them a house, they'll give you a home. If you give them sperm, they'll give you a child. Whatever you put in, you will get back big.
Yeah, I guess into topics that we like on this podcast. But go ahead.
It's what it said. Again, it's true, right? So from that perspective, not to toot my horn, but I look at it anytime there's something that I'm not liking from my wife. I look at the input that I may have put in that is causing the output. So I'm very intentional about that, to be like, okay, I'm getting back whatever I put in there. It's not always the case, but majority of the part, it's coming back to me. So from that perspective, I'm intentional about spending time, making sure I'm doing what's right, because I'll get it back. That's number one. And then having the kids. Yes, I'm a Christian, so I'll go there. But the Bible says, train up your child. I said it, this is the second time on this show, but we're reaping the benefits of very tight parental controls earlier on. Again, there's a lot. Everyone is going to raise their kids their own way, but there are some things that my wife and I decided these are the things that our kids would do. For instance, every morning, our kids, by God's grace, they will come. When they wake up, they do their own prayer. They will come. We will pray for them. And now that's something, it's just natural. Like in the morning, they'll just come. That's one of the many things. So it's been a joy raising them.
Sorry, I was just going to interject real quick. I was going to point out your son. I don't know if you're comfortable saying his name here, but your son came to our room this morning and greeted us in Yoruba.
Yes.
This morning, and I'm like, wow. That is some very, very intentional parenting.
Yeah, it's intentional, and they're 13 and 11. So I think this happened sometime last week where my wife and I were tired. We sat on the couch and we're like, go and cook, go and bring this. And then we look at it like, so good to raise kids. So I say all that to say, lots of bumps, and now we're getting into the ages. You guys know this, where my son is in basketball, my daughter is in volleyball, and they're both in karate, and I'm working. So it's chaotic, but you have to be intentional. But when you start to reap the benefit, and you're laughing together, you're praying together, and we have a pool, we get in, and we're rough handling each other in love.
You just chipping down there. Yeah. Anyway, but go ahead.
We have community pool now. We have a community
pool. Go ahead.
Pool.
It's okay.
You probably have community pool in your apartment.
We don't have. We don't have. We are 4. It's okay.
Yeah, no pool.
Go ahead.
All these Miami people, Jack. There's a
lot of water around
all the Midwesterners.
Miami,
so. It just make us feel so.
I know. It's okay. It's okay.
Right. We'll finish this podcast.
We'll finish it. We'll go back to our code weather. It's okay. Anyway. But thank you for that answer. For me, I'm going to ask a question.
because I know we're far behind on time. But let's say we have a newly married couple, fresh out of school, settled in immigration, and I'm referring to international students. Like they've got their immigration status ready, figured out they want to build their finances. Can you give them a roadmap on the steps, what they should take seriously, what they should do, and how they should do it?
All right, this is the part where I have to say I'm not a financial advisor.
Yes.
Maybe you guys are.
We are not financial advisor.
We're not, but we're leaning on your years of experience as an entrepreneur.
Yeah, in your own experience.
In your own experience.
And take this advice at your own risk.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's just
So I wish someone also told me a few of these things.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get it right at the beginning. So I'll put that disclaimer out there.
You're welcome.
We're playing a lot of catch up.
Yeah.
Number one, if your job offers 401k, take it.
Take it, max it.
Whatever you can do, start a 401k because the more time you build in, the more compounding.
Free money.
It's free money from your employers.
Yeah.
My employer, they only do $2,000. Yeah, I'll put it out there. You can also Google it. But they only do $2,000, and for 5 years, I didn't take advantage of it because I'm like, what am I going to use $2,000 for? I should have. So take advantage of 401k. There is another thing, again, not a financial advisor, but there are some life insurance vehicles out there where you can start to invest very little money and you can be your own bank. Yep. So $20, $50, $100 a month, however you're able to donate into that. And some 2 years, ours, the one we got is as early as 2 years. You can actually borrow money from your life insurance. So living benefit before you die, and you borrow money against that, as opposed to borrowing money from the bank. Yeah. Whenever you pay it back, you pay back your life insurance with interest. There are just a lot of those vehicles. The other thing I would say is there are some schools of thoughts of doing the 30-30-30 or 33-33, if you will, like, structure your finances based on 30% what you have to eat, your mortgage, your rent,
must-haves.
Your must-haves. 30% savings and 30% investing. So again, it could be 33-30. You know what I mean, right? And maybe 10% for go have some fun. But the 30%, all of our life basic needs. That's the word I was looking for. And 30% savings for rainy day. Make sure you have up to 6 months of emergency funds. And then 30% invest. Buy NVIDIA, buy Micron, buy SanDisk. Yes, I'm in the stock market. Buy Iron, Nebius, NVIDIA. Those stocks. And you don't have to buy 100 at your own risk. Well, at your own risk, yes, but these are, again, NVIDIA is right now the world's largest company in the world. It's a $5 trillion company. They're not going bankrupt anytime soon, unless AI leaves. And AI ain't going nowhere. So if you invest in those companies that you don't mind owning a share, $100 share, $1,000 share, whatever you're able to do. So those would be the foundation. And yes, I skew our 30-30-30 a little more in the investing. Like both of you know, I do a lot more investing, maybe closer to 50% than the 30-30-30, but that's a good balance that I've seen.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Those are really, really good tips. Like, again, we're not financial advisors. Take some of the things we said at your own risk. Do your own research, please. Yes. Don't just listen to a podcast and just go and buy 2 billion NVIDIA shares now. And say DJOP said. We are not the ones who do it at your own risk. All right, we don't, because of time is fast spent, we wish we had more time to talk about certain things. Obviously, we're going to have more opportunities in the future to talk about different things. But we're going to pivot a little bit, and this is where we left off with your wife yesterday. We know you guys are big on real estate. We've interviewed quite a few people that are also into real estate, and we know you guys have done almost every different angle of real estate, almost. From rental, short-term, mid-term, long-term, Airbnb, buying and selling, I don't know the name of this one, but the one where you buy lots of units with many people.
Syndication.
Syndication. You've done a bunch of different things around real estate. I'm going to ask you this question directly. What's your most profitable in your experience?
Midterm rental.
Midterm rentals.
Hands down.
Can you explain midterm rentals to our audience?
So, short-term rental is what you're familiar with Airbnb. I'm staying a day like a hotel. Short-term, 1 day, 1 week or something. And then there's a long-term rental where 1 year or 2 years lease, living in an apartment. The middle is midterm rental. So it could be a week, typically 30 days and more. Typically, because if it's 30 days and less, it's still short-term rental. So midterm is that where a lot of traveling professionals, traveling nurses, people that, or even someone, maybe something happens to their house that's catastrophic and insurance needs to put them somewhere while they're rebuilding their house because of a fire or flood. They come to midterm rental landlords to rent house for 30, 60, 90 days.
Okay. Awesome. Amy?
Oh, yeah, I don't have too much questions. I mean, I got a lot, but I want to...
Thank God for time.
Thank God for time, exactly, right? So I think my last...
While you're getting that, the only thing, I know you didn't ask the question, but if I could give advice on how to get into real estate in like 30 seconds, the way we did it, which if I had to do it again, I'll do something called a house hack or whatever we did, which I don't know what's called.
So a good one.
A house hack is you're living in the house. Maybe you're able to separate your duplex, which has upstairs, downstairs. You're living down, and if you're able to get someone to live upstairs, something like that, or you're single, you're a guy or a girl, a lady, and you have a 2-bedroom apartment, you bought it, you're renting out the room. We're talking about something like this. So, or you have what they call an ADU, additional something units in the back. So they're not living. In Nigeria, we call it boys' quarter.
Yeah.
So you have something like that where you have the main and you put them in the ADU. That's one. The one we did is we found a smaller house, which we had the long-term goal of we would like to rent something like this out. But we started in that smaller house with FHA loan. So FHA requires 3.5% down of whatever it is. So you don't need a 20% down. You don't need a lot of money. It's very good for people that are early in career, people that are students that want to break into real estate. I absolutely recommend going the FHA route. Buy something small, something that you know you're going to move out of in 2 years.
Yes.
But at least you got started.
Yeah.
You're not paying rent anymore. You're now your own landlord. When your finances and your job, your career grows up, you can now go and buy your dream home. But guess what? You already have your first investment property that you were living in. And because it's going to be your first too, if you're following that again, we did that. We knew everything about that house. So when the tenants will call us to say the light is not working, I know the switch they need to go and push.
Indeed.
Because I live there. Yeah. So that was like almost the perfect hack. If I have to do it again, I'll do exactly that.
Yeah. Are you of the school of thought of several people you buy your primary residence, husband and wife, husband first buys, then wife buys, and then after the 2 years or however long the time limitation is for you guys leave that, rent those ones out, go buy another primary residence, do another 2 years. I know people that have done it like that. Would you encourage that as well?
It's a strategy that works. Personally, I don't like it because I don't like moving. I hate packing. I hate moving. True. Personally.
Yeah.
But it's a strategy that works, especially when you said, a husband buys and a wife buys. If you're able, you're able to buy a house, your spouse is able to buy a house, there's something called debt to income ratio. So your DTI is skewed one way or the other. So, Bank of America, if they're the one that lend to this spouse, by the time Chase is trying to lend to this other spouse, they don't see that you're paying mortgage here because this credit looks clean. So yes, it's a good strategy, but I won't do it because I like to live somewhere for a long time.
Yeah. Makes sense. We're going to pivot into our last topic real quick. Yemi, did you have something?
Yeah, my last question is, I know you guys have been married for like close to 15 years. So what would you say is your biggest lesson after being married for 15 years?
Obey your wife. She's always right.
Oh, I can't argue with that
We-
one.
She told me to say that, so I'm obeying.
Even we are obeying as well.
Well said, I guess.
Nothing more to say.
We'll keep you at that.
If my next answer is, on a scale of 1 to 100, this one is 99. My next answer is like 12. So let's just go with that one. Obey your wife.
She truly knows what she
Happy
says.
wife, happy life.
Yeah.
It's so cliche, but so true.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that is true. Lastly, before we close, we know you're a man of faith as well. You guys can check him out at the Cool Church. He's one of their praise leaders.
Represent.
Praise leaders there. I know you play from the time you were young, play multiple instruments. One of the reasons why I was drawn closer to you as well. But I know you've touched on this already in a way. How has your faith played a role in your day-to-day life?
Oh, it's huge. Maybe another thing most people will say, I'll be lost without God. So it absolutely plays a role. I'll go further to say, someone has said that I'm riding, and this is good for all of us parents. I hope they're true, but the person has said something along the lines of, I'm riding on the grace of the work that my parents have done. Where my dad was a reverend in a very small village, and a lot of families came through him where he helped them, and then my dad is also a pastor, and myself. So because there are some times I'm like, I don't know how I deserve this. It must be the grace I'm enjoying. You know, when God talks about He's going to bless you up to 4 generations. I must be in one of those generations because I'm like, I don't know what I did to deserve this, but thank you, I'll take it. So there is, on my own part, I don't deserve half of the good and the challenges. The challenges I'm having, I don't deserve them either. But I want to say I don't deserve half of the good and the blessings that I have. So it's God all the way.
Awesome. And with that, we will bring the podcast to an end. And you guys have seen that we had to rush through so many things. And, we couldn't adequately touch everything the way we wanted to. But we know that as God willing, we're still alive. Yes. We'll still have opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
We'll live to 60.
Yeah. 70, 80, 90, 100. For those of you that want to get to 100. And we'll be able to delve deeper into all these different things. We didn't even touch stock markets. He only told you NVIDIA. We didn't touch that part. We didn't touch options.
I don't even have NVIDIA. Yeah. I wish I bought.
We didn't even touch a lot of that. So obviously we're gonna have him back at some point. But we hope that through this little episode that we had for you today, that you guys were able to get something significant. We hope that you guys were able to get some tricks, some hacks, and also to know that you're not alone. When you're in the downtimes or when you're in the valleys, people just feel like I'm the only person this has ever happened to in the entire history of the world. But the funny thing is, more often than not, it's probably happened or happening to somebody that you know in your own circle. So we hope that you guys can be encouraged. And, if you want to reach out as well, you guys can always DM us. We'll have our socials on the screen. If you guys want to reach out to him directly, you can DM us too. Pass the message across to him. If you don't mind put in the comments. We'll reply as much as possible. And thank you for watching. Any closing thoughts?
No. I think you said it all. Thank you guys for watching. Also a reminder again, subscribe, follow, share.
Me sleep
give us
deprived.
some thumbs up. I've been having so much fun. I'm just ready to go.
I'm about to go get in the pool.
Well, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Asonibare, for hosting us, for jumping on this podcast, even if it was short notice. Then
for all the good food, apart from the eggs.
Exactly.
The egg was. We should have started this podcast with the egg. The egg was phenomenal. He went for seconds.
Yeah, they went seconds.
Who went for seconds? Anyway, as Bola was one that made all the good food.
Exactly.
That we had.
Shout out to Auntie Bola.
Give them eggs, chicken, and waffle.
Yeah.
Where's my Wagyu?
That's for our next podcast.
All right. My name is Yemi, the Turn Up MC.
And I am DJ OP.
See you on the next one.
See you on the
Bye,
next
guys.
one. Bye-bye.